Okay, so recently I've been going up and down my mountain with my Toolcat, and I noticed the ride has started to be a little rough. I mean, we are going through rocks up there, but yeah, the ride seems to be a little rough. So today I'm going to go down to my shop right now and take a look at the suspension and see what the problem is.
Work hard, get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad. Cheers to my past.
Okay, right off the bat, I can see that this shock right here on the right, it's on the bump stop. So this shock has blown, and it looks like it's been leaking for a while because that's kind of dried out and there's not much room there. So this thing's bottoming out on the right front. Let's take a look at the left side. The left side is bottomed out also. And this one has, you can tell it's been leaking also. You can see all the oil running out of that thing. So the two front shocks are blown. Let's take a look at the back shocks. And these back ones are on the bump stops also. You can see it's leaked out of the top and it is sitting on the bump stop. Yeah, you can see this one also. It's now this one doesn't look all the way on the bump stop. It's just barely on the corner right there, but it's leaking also. So this left rear isn't quite blown, but it is leaking. So I think the answer is basically to replace all these shocks. And here's the model number of the shocks right there, 7224425. So I'm going to click on Bobcat's website and see how much these are. Now they're showing these things at almost $500 each, which is crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some calling around. Mostly I buy the parts from Bobcat, so I think what I'll do is I'll call my local dealer and see what his price is, because I'm gonna need 4 of these, and that's gonna be quite a bit of money. Anyway, yeah, I'll make a phone call and let's see if I can get these cheaper. Okay guys, after 6 weeks of waiting, we finally got our shocks for the Bobcat. And these are model 7224425. And yeah, they ended up costing a lot of money, but I use the Toolcat every day, so I figured it was a good investment. And it's important, you know, if I let these shocks, if they're just on the bump stop all the time, it could damage something else. So let's take a look at these. They are pretty heavy duty. Hopefully these will last a long time. I talked to the guy at Bobcat, and he said he doesn't sell very many of these, so I'm surprised that mine went bad so easily. Anyway, yeah, let's get started. We'll go ahead and pull it in the shop and install these. Okay, we got both new shocks on the front, and what I can tell you is they're both sitting on the bump stops. And you know, although the ones that I took off, they pretty much looked like they were blown out. You can see the oil coming out of the top, but I can tell you right now that don't waste your money. These things are, now I'm going to go ahead and keep these brand new ones, and I'll keep these two for a spare, but I called the Bobcat guy and I said, hey, I just put these brand new shocks on, and when I let the jack off, they're sitting right on the bump stops. So he didn't think that was right, but he decided to go out and look at one of the brand new ones out there, and they were a brand new one from the factory, Toolcat, was sitting on the bump stops. And yeah, that makes no sense to me. So that, for me, that's a waste of money. I wish I would have just left these on there if I would have known that. But because I already installed them, they won't take these two front ones back anyway. So the other two that I bought for the back, I'm gonna take them back, because obviously if it won't even keep it up off the bump stop, that's a waste of money, you know? So I don't know if it's possible to maybe, yeah, I don't know. I can maybe make a bracket where these things were pushed down a little ways, but at this point I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So if you're looking at your shocks on your Bobcat and you're bottomed out on your bump stop and you think your shocks are bad, it's possible that they're not bad. So don't waste your money buying new shocks until you do a little research. Anyway, yeah, that was a huge disappointment. These shocks, you know, these shocks are real expensive too. So I was hoping to get at least 3/4 to an inch of lift off of them, but doesn't look like I'm gonna. Anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Later. Just to give you an update, Bobcat Toolcat, or the Bobcat company, did let me return all 4 of these shocks. Apparently, we talked to the engineers, and all the newer Toolcats, they're designed to sit on these bump stops. And the shock is actually just to help it for when the A-arm goes down. Now, I still find that very strange, but that's what they said, and I was happy that they took back the shocks, and I just put my old ones back on, and yeah, that was the end of that. So if you do think you need new shocks, watch this video first, and you might find out you don't need to spend the money. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Later.
Work hard, get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. But I wouldn't trade a thing for